Custom Quota full demo. Thank you for checking out Custom Quota. We want you to know that we're here to work together with you to make the best and most complete software. We understand every business is different and will need specific individual features. So we welcome your suggestions and together we'll make the system better and better. And part of what you see here today might be different if you choose to sign up because we're continually improving the system as we go. So when you log in, you come to your dashboard and this is what you're seeing. So these are your estimations, and just so you know, this is just a test account, but these are your estimates that you've sent out. These are the quote amount that you've quoted, invoice, and these are chaseable. So you set up here, we've set a number of 7. So if you haven't heard by someone within 7 days, it will let you know that you need to chase those. Then here you've got some quotes that you've sent out, and here your chase list. So this also will be an ever-evolving system. There's many different updates that we want to add to this to make it a more user-friendly platform. But for the purpose of this demonstration, the main part that you're going to be doing is estimating projects, sending out invoices. So here we can to make a new invoice or estimation. So here you've got a list of all your clients, and gradually this will get bigger and bigger. But if you add into email, as you type, it will automatically search and find your clients here. Or you can add in a new client, add in the title of the job, but depends on how fast you want to put an estimation out. Maybe you just want to put a few details in and go ahead. So I will show you in the demonstration how you set this up, but you can set your logo, your business details, your VAT details, and all that kind of stuff. So here you can see estimates. You can see that this is unsent, but once it's sent, it will come up as sent. And then once your client reads it, you'll be able to see that it's been read. So you'll always know when your clients have read your estimates. So from here, we've got a blank estimation. What we can do is add from previous jobs. So if you're running maintenance jobs, you want to just be able to select something from maintenance or something, and it will automatically pull up everything that you've done for that quote, and you can check and add different elements to the job so that you can just make your estimations very quickly. If you need to make something from new, we're clicking here. So here you can see that you've got your calculated, these are calculated products, these are just individual products. You'll be able to search via just calculated or just fixed, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to show you a calculated product. So for instance, if you were going to build a summer house for someone, you're going to add in the width, the depth, the height. You can add what different door style you want, what window you want, different elements. So the idea for this form is that you can create this in any way that you want and as complex as you want. So if you need to add in skip will have a price. If you want to add in specific labors, you can add that, but as complex as you want to make it. If you wanted to add in an invoicing cost, but it doesn't show on the invoice, I mean on a advertising cost, that you have a cost for advertising and you want to add that into any product, you can do that. So here you click calculate and immediately you've got the cost of the job, and obviously it doesn't make a mistake because every formula has been built into the system and it calculates accordingly. So you can add this into the quote. So immediately that's in your quote here now. In your estimation, this is now, it hasn't gone through to a quote. If you need to edit it, you just open edit it. If you need to delete certain elements, you can delete certain elements. And then additionally, if someone comes to you and wants just a random product, so they ask for a specific paint that you don't have set up as a product, you can then just add that, here, specific paint. You can add your quantity, your price, the color of it. If you need to add a weight, anything that you want to add, material, you can add that here to add that into the quote. Then from here, if you pull that through into an estimation, you can see that you've got your automated email, which I'll show you how you set up here. You've got whatever template you've chosen for your invoicing, and if you set up payments, you will also have a button here to select any deposit rate of 10, 20, 30, 40%, whatever percent you choose, or an individual fee. So that then sends out. The way I'll also show you that the way we've set that, so many softwares are sending out and it's going direct into people's spam. So the way we've set our system up is that we've got an SMTP relay that you can set up, add that in, and everything will come out directly from your email. So once you send from the system, you'd be able to open your phone and find that in your sent folders. So here we've got a list of all the different jobs. Sorry, internet slow. We've got a list of all the different jobs that you've set up. So here you've got whether they're estimates, whether they're invoiced. You'll also get quotation. So from here we can edit the job if you need to change the titles or anything. You can add in different documents into the job so that when you send out your estimations, it will send out any documentation, health and safety reports, contracts, but I'll show you those parts afterwards. So here you can upload notes to the job. So any notes you've got, you'll be able to upload videos, photos. So when you open here, you come into the timeline. We haven't done anything in this job, but everything we add for this job will come in here as a timeline, so you'll be able to see everything that you've done for that specific job. So here we've got job sheets, and then here we've got, which I'll show you afterwards, and here you'll be able to add this job directly into a calendar. So it opens up with the client's name, opens up the job. You can select which colleague you want to work on that job, or multiple colleagues. You can then choose what date it's going to be on. So let's just say the 31st, start at 8:45. That's fine. So here you choose depending on how many days it will last, but let's just say 11:30. Additionally, you can just edit this if you want to change the time. And then here I'll show you how these are set, but you've got your different colors for specific jobs that go into the calendar. So to match is a new summer house. I haven't set something like that up, but let's just say it was this. Then you type in your job description and put that through to the calendar. So here you can see it will have said summer house. If you need to change this, you can view it. If you need to view it, or your colleagues, when they open up, they can view this. You can then edit it, so you can change whatever you need within here. Additionally, you can drag and drop it if you need, or you can come through to weekly view. So you've got your weekly view. Here you can see it. So if I need to extend the time, I can extend the time. If I need to increase it to a second day, I can do that. So you've got all the functions you need from within the calendar system. Just to make one more point here is many people have spoken to us and said that what they actually need is a recurring calendar system. So if you're setting a maintenance job, you might be going through and doing maintenance monthly at someone's house, and you need to be, rather than having to set this up and then come back, set it up for the next month, within the next few days, you'll be able to just click this button, and you'll be able to select whether you want it 2 weeks, monthly, whatever day period that you actually want. You'll be able to set that, and for how long you want to set that up. So you can set that up for a year, and it will then automatically put through every 6 weeks or every month onto the calendar system. So that's already preset. Then from here, you've got all your clients. So you've got a list of your clients. You can edit the client. You can automatically open to the calendar. Like the jobs, you can just search for a client if you've got lots in, and then it will just bring up your client. You'll have a timeline for every client. You'll have your notes. You can have images, and the notes being is that if you need people to know when you're going to a certain client that there's some obstructions in the way, or they want you to come round the back, or that, you know, any different elements that you need to know for that client, and vice versa. Photographs, you can keep an update of what you've done over a period of time to see, or whether there's some things that you need to know about a specific client. So in here you've got all your suppliers. So if you need to, you put your supplier list, your reference, their website in the description. So if any of your colleagues need to find specific suppliers, they can come here and see where they've got. We have also got a live pricing feature that's coming in tomorrow, that if you're when you're giving a quote, if you need to get the live pricing on anything, you'll be able to click on that. So far it's set up to Screwfix, but it will have Travis Perkins, it will have all the main merchants, so that you can find live pricing and automatically add those into your costs. So this is the product section, which I won't really go so much into. This is where you set all your products up, add new products, and create your calculated forms. So here you've got colleagues. So you've got your colleagues here. You can view a timeline. I don't think we've done anything with a colleague. So here we have, so this colleague, this is what the colleague has done within the system. So you can always follow up and see everything that someone's done. Make sure that everyone's accountable for every action that they've done. And then additionally, you add a new colleague, you add in their details, and here you've got user level, which I'll come to and show you, so that you can set what type of access they do and don't have within the system. So here we've got the documents. So in this section, you can create any documentation that you want. So for instance, here we've got a contract. So you can see you've got the full contract here. You can open that up if you want into a PDF document to see it. But here you can edit this section if you need to change anything within this section. What we're also going to do is, so you can see here actually you've got the client's name, so it will automatically pull through to a client. So when you set this, when I showed you in the job section that you can click specific documents to that client, this will automatically change to their name and their company, etc. So all of that's automated for you. You don't need to change it every time you've got a new client. So you can edit that there. If you needed to add a section in here, you've missed something or you need to do something specific for a client, set this up and then add it to them afterwards. So you can see it reloads, and then you've got the number 2 for this section, and it's here, and vice versa. You can delete a section if you need to delete. So you've got that throughout everywhere here. And then additionally, if you needed another section to add on to this, you can then add a section here. So you can add in new section, and then you can see that you can add tables, you can add images there, and then select. For tables, it would, for tables you would select columns, but for text it would just be one. So you can see that you've got all these here, and you can delete the sections. And I will show you why you've got tables part in a second. So coming here, you've got your templates. So you've got your email templates. So here you can select your email, so you can see it's automatically set to the contact name, what quote type it is, the job title. We've got payment button set in here. So if you've set up the payment button, so you can select that and you can auto populate anything from the sides here that will automatically add that part in. So here we've got the PDF templates. We're going to be adding a lot more templates. We're going to be adding parts that you can change the colors on the templates to make it match your company, but you can set what type of template you want for your invoicing. And then here's the other section. So you can also create job documents. So if I open this, so you can see here, this is your documentation that you add to a job. So do you have side access? Yes. Is the terrain good? Additionally, with this, what we're also doing, which should be coming out very soon, is you'll be able to price jobs from this. So different industries actually prefer to make a estimation from this job document. So you'll be able to add a cost to each element of these. You'll be able to add, does it need a skip? Yes, that will have a price. Do I need 2 staff, 3 staff? That will have their own price. And you'll be able to have all your calculations here, and then at the end click a button and that will go straight through to your estimation. So that will be able to do here, and then additionally you add in all your sections here, and you can add more content if you need more content, and again choose how you want to do that. So that's all that for the template. Then we've got the settings area. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got the access controls, and it's complete access controls to different elements that you want. So if you want people to be able to read invoices or read estimations, or whether you don't want people to be able to edit. So you can see you can read, create, update, or delete. So if you don't want someone to be able to delete anything within the system, then you set them to no. So here you've got your staff, your moderator, your boss level. So automatically when you sign up, you're a boss level 4 and you've got access to everything. So if you've got other people that are boss levels, but you want to maybe remove a certain access, or moderators or staff, and you can choose what they can do completely. So here you've got your estimates, quotes, and invoices. Can they email them out? There's just every element that you can to have complete control over the system. Here you've got your accreditations. So you can set what accreditations you have in order to put those into your invoices to look more professional. Here you've got your company details set up. So you add your logo, you add your business name, whether you're trading as another company, all your different details that will pull through to the invoice. Then we've got company settings. So here you can choose what your last quote number was, your last invoice number, the estimation number, how many days you want it to notify you to chase up. You've got all these different elements. You can set your VAT rate, and then additionally, here you can choose if you want to add into invoice what payments you take. We've got a huge list of different payments. And then if you need a different VAT rate because your company set up differently, you can add whatever VAT rate you choose here and add in a new VAT rate, and you'll see it appear here for all the different VATs. And here, if you want to take payments, at the moment we've set up Stripe, so you can open this and create a Stripe account, and you can take payments direct from your invoices that you send out. We've got an email configuration, as I mentioned earlier, so we've set this one up. So I'll set a new one for you to be able to see. But basically, once you set this up and you add in your SMTP details, automatically the system will send everything out direct from your emails. So that way it won't be going into people's spam. You can do a personal email if you only have personal email, but here you've got business email. So if I was just to type in Tom Sawyer custom quota.co.uk, first name Tom, last name Sawyer, submit. So now you can see that's open. You can open this up, and now you can add in your SMTP details, and then automatically this will now connect to your email. So that's your email settings. And then here you've got your calendar settings. So this is the different color codes that you want to go onto the calendar with the different codes. So you know immediately when you see blue, it's site visit, which I guess will take a little bit of getting used to so you can know the colors. But additionally, as you click on anything, you can see the different colors. So if I wanted to set yellow, I can then add in something else. Here you've got a complete timeline of absolutely everything that was done. So you can see here that we've got the summer house that we set up. You've got just every different element that's been done within the system. You can see that here. And as I said, in all the jobs, you'll open up a timeline and you have a specific timeline for that job. Or you have a specific timeline for a client and you've got a specific timeline for a colleague. So you can see every single thing that's been done within the system. Subscriptions I'll tell you afterwards, but here you've got your mailbox. So you can see the two we've set up. We haven't actually set this one up, but if I click here, so automatically, if you wanted to, you could send out an email from within the system that will come out from your email. You'll be able to see all your emails within the system for that specific email that you've set up. So you won't need to leave the system to deal with your emails. Everything will be in one place. Here you've got support tickets. So you can add in a new ticket. If you've got features or functions that you feel would really improve the system or would really work for you, we really welcome that you create a ticket, send it through to us. Generally, if you're stuck on the system and you send that through to us, we will reply to you very quickly. Here you have got a getting started. So it's an explainer of how to do everything that you do within the system. So you've got your general stuff, and then you've got specific stuff, and it explains to you how you do that. And this will be added to as we go along, as people open support tickets and ask us questions. If we feel that there's the same questions coming up, we'll always create a how-to in here. And then for subscriptions, we have 3 different subscription levels. One is, this is excluding VAT. The first one is that everything is complete use of the whole system. But if you do 1 to 30 jobs, it's £50 a month. And for jobs, the reason we've done jobs and not estimates is if you are sending an estimate, say to myself, and then I'm asking you, you send an invoice, and then I'm asking you, oh, can you change this? Can you change that? You can change it as many times as you need, and that will just class as one job. So you've got 1 to 30 jobs for £50 a month, 31 to 90 for £125 a month, and 91 to unlimited is 250. Now this includes your whole team, so you can have your whole team in there for this price. The way the system is set up is the faster you invoice, the better your conversion rates. Additionally, your business can only grow to a certain level without professional business management in place. And also, the way the system is created is to save you time. So many people are spending 12 hours at the end of the month dealing with all their monthly contracts to send out invoicing, where actually the way our system works, you can send out all those 65 invoices within 15 minutes within the system. So everything's set here. Additionally, if you're on a busy month and you're at £125, say, and then you have a quiet month, the system will automatically calculate what you've used and just charge you accordingly. So you won't need to come in, change your plans. It will show you always what you're currently subscribed to and what level you're paying. And then additionally, what we have set up is a affiliate program. So if you're on £125 and you have to have a specific link, but you send the link to someone and 5 people sign up, you will then get £25 a month back for each user that has signed up. And so if you've sent 5 people, you'll get £125 back a month for the lifetime of those 5 people using the system. And I think that's it. That's everything that we've done within custom quota. There'll be many, many more things coming out. We have also got coming out live this week Quickbooks integration, so you can put all your clients in from QuickBooks. Every invoice you send will go through to your invoicing into QuickBooks, so that you've got all that done for your accounting system. Additionally, we are doing Xero and Sage, so maybe by the time that you come on here, that will already have been integrated. But there's many, many new features that we're setting up and adding in. So if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with us. But you've got a full 30-day free trial. Don't need to put a bank card in. Everything is set up for you. You can test the system, work it out, and then on the first month after 30 days, you'll be prompted to put your details in, and you'll pay £50 for the first month. And then after that, the system will be calculating your usage. So any questions, please just let us know.